I am back with my videos on parenting teens with love. I'm also making a series of videos on the teens where I'm teaching the teens also about what are their duties and their rights. So anybody can see my videos, parenting teens with love, as well as the teens. So today is lesson number 20, which is teaching life skills to teens. Life skill today is learning to say no, stepwise guide. So, parents, I want to tell you that there are a lot of things that nowadays teenagers or adolescents, once they are into they are asked to do something, some marketing personnel comes and asks them, tells them about something, they start feeling obliged, they start feeling that they should take it, they should do it, they should do something for this person. Also something like substance abuse, nowadays drugs is a big thing, and they don't know how to say no, they just can't understand how to say no to the stranger who is telling them about something. So let me take a very simple example, and that is, can anybody persuade your adolescent for drugs? I would say yes as well as no. So, today, first, I'm going to tell you how they can persuade a teenager to take drugs. What does a persuader do? He will explain that it's safe, don't worry, these drugs are very nice, they make you feel good, this and that, and a lot of good things about the drugs. And then, if suppose the teenager says, no, no, I have heard a lot of bad things about it, they start arguing also. And sometimes they threaten the teenagers that if you don't take it, then we will do this, we'll do that. They make them afraid. They also start giving reasons that, see, this fellow is taken, that fellow has taken, your friend has taken. Like that, they start giving examples and reasons. Sometimes they even, at the last, as a last resort, they'll start telling, you are a very coward person. You cannot do this, you cannot do, you are a coward person, you don't want to try new things. So, all these sarcasms and taunts sometimes makes the teenagers feel that they must do it, and they fall into the trap. Now how to uh, now so what the other answer which I wanted to tell is, they may not fall into the trap. How? So, this is the main video where I want to tell you that there is a stepwise guide in which your teenagers can be taught that if some situation like this occurs in their life, then this is the stepwise guide which can help them say no to those strangers. So, what is this stepwise guide? Also, I want to tell everyone that this is only the this next two slides are about the steps how you can go over and win over the situation. After that, I have also given details. If you are not able to understand through the steps, then you can go for further details which I have done later in my video. So here it is. So we have to use a combo skill in the stepwise guide. That means, first use the word no politely but firmly. No, I don't want to do it. That's the way. Then, at the same time, there can be strong body language. Like you sit straight with your hands folded, and you just make the other person feel that you are offended and you don't want to do it. That may also help in making the person go away. Then repeat the same kind of verbal as well as body language 2 to 3 times, and give reasons why you don't want to do this thing, what is the why you are trying to avoid it. There are some other reasons, give reasons. Then suggest an alternative action and move away from the situation. For example, you may say, oh, sorry, today I can't do anything like this, today I'm a little busy, I have to go somewhere, I have to do something. Avoid the situation and then move away from the situation. This is another way, another step to do. Suppose this does not work, and that persuader who is persuading you to do take drugs or to take any other, or take any other favor from you, then you can even shout, you can even tell, see, I'm telling you so much, I'm telling you I don't want, why are you not understanding? Just a little bit of shout or anger may make the individual go away. Then if the other party starts initiating fight, then you must fight back. You must give your own reasons again and again without any physical hurt. Please remember, no need to initiate any physical fight. That is very important. Finally, if that persuader is still being very persuasive, he's not listening to you, then you have to tell either your elders or anybody whom you trust or your parents, definitely. Avoid bad peer groups. Second thing, what you can do is avoid these peer groups, these friends who are trying to make you do bad things. You must understand that they are not good friends, they are not good peer groups. So to start your own good peer groups rather than staying with these friends, and avoid the bad friends, make a good peer group. Now let me tell you how. Now it is very easy to give this stepwise guide which I have given, but the important part is that how that quality comes in an adolescent. It cannot come just by magic that you give a stepwise guide and some teenagers, they cannot even tell, they cannot even question that person. They don't have the courage. So how to make that? So the prerequisite to following this stepwise guide is that parents, you need to encourage assertive behavior at home and in day to day life. So, I'm going to tell you what is assertive behavior. For example, when you are sitting at home, you are telling them to do something, then you must allow them to stand up for their rights without putting down others. So, suppose, for example, if you are telling them to study all the time, you're telling them, oh, your exam is there tomorrow, you please study, don't come out of your room. Then please let them tell their side. They may say, no, no, I want to go out and do a walk, I'm feeling very full. Let them say out, let them stand up for the right thing, what they are telling. This is not wrong that when the examination is there next day, they need some rest, they need some mental rest. So it is the right thing they are fighting for, so let them fight. So this is one important thing. Then you must tell them to respect others as well as self. That is very important. Sometimes we forget that we do unto others what others you want others to do unto you. That means you must put yourself in others' um, shoes, and then you must act with others as others should act with you. That means respect others and they will respect you. Then listen carefully as well as talk when required. So when a teenager wants to say something, you please listen to them properly. You must try and talk to them properly. Listen and talk. Let them express their feelings clearly and calmly. And even sometimes, today the teenagers are very practical. They're learning so many things from the internet. Sometimes they have better and practical ideas. So hear them out, listen to them, try to take your time to understand what they want to say. Take your time, and then you tell them, okay, I will come back. So this is the assertive behavior. So if parents, they encourage their adolescents at home to express themselves, to do the right thing, to even to resist the wrong thing which if a parent is saying, then this becomes important even at home. And when outside the home, when they are seeing some wrong behavior of another individual, they will be able to assert themselves. That is very important. Now, I will tell you the methods by which a teenager can deal with the situation, as I have expressed in the situation earlier. Now, in a situation like when a person is telling the adolescent to take drugs, either they can refuse totally, or they can buy some time by avoiding or by walking out, and they can reason out. So, this is second thing. And the third method is they can bargain for a better activity. They can tell the persuader, no, 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 let's do something else instead of these drugs and all. Let's go and do some playing. Let's play football. Let's play badminton. So like that, you must try to bargain for a better activity. So these are the only three methods through which a teenager can actually, divert the attention of the persuader. Then there are 10 ways how to refuse. As I told you, that they can either refuse verbally, that is by talking, or they can, body language is also very important. So, so the 10 ways are: they can say no politely, they can say no firmly, no, and they can give some reasons why they don't want to do it, or they can own up your feelings. They can own up. They can say that no, 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 I don't feel like taking drugs and all, so I don't want to do it, like that. So, and then they can give alternatives. No, instead of drugs, I would rather do my studies and be something, make a my career, like that. So they can give alternatives to the persuader, or they can reverse the pressure. They can say, oh, you, they can say to the persuader who is persuading them to take the drugs, they can instead turn the table, and they can say, oh, what a person you are, what a friend you are, you're putting me into wrong habits. What is this? Instead of putting me into wrong habits, you should tell me not to take drugs. What is this? This is called reverse pressure, putting reverse pressure on the persuader. Seventh thing is walk away, which I have already described. Then other thing is give a cold shoulder. You don't bother what they are saying, what the persuader is saying. Just don't bother and keep doing your work. Then obviously after some time the persuader will feel bored and he will go away. The ninth thing is avoid. Avoid such peer groups. That is very important. So if you avoid totally such peer groups, knowing that they put friends into wrong actions, then it is good enough. Form a drug free group. And for example, if you are not, if that persuader says, I won't be friends, I will tell everybody that you are a coward and they also will be not your friends, then in such a case of threat, you can always say, okay, I will make a group who have the same viewpoints. All the other friends who are free, they want to remain drug free, then they will become my friends. So collect the friends with like minded friends and make a drug free group. So these are the 10 ways, in which you can avoid and avoid the persuasion. You can just buy time to not become a drug addict, and you can just avoid the persuaders. Now body language, of course, I was talking about body language. So body language can be hands off, like that you can do. Then soldier body, you are looking like this, like a soldier, you're sitting, and that it shows to the persuader that this person, he cannot be easily taken into this drug business. Then hands and legs should be crossed like this, as if you are very firm. Then serious expression, very serious expression you have to make, so that that person feels a little bit taken aback. Yeah. Then gestures can be okay, okay, done, like that. Gestures can be done. Fight back, as I told you, you have to fight back. You have to show them, okay, if you don't go away, I will give you one. That is fight back, but no physical hurt. That is not going to work. Now, this I have told to the parents for their knowledge. They must take their adolescents into assertiveness even at home. If the teenager is familiar with the assertiveness, the teenager is not afraid to speak out, then obviously the persuader will not be able to persuade them to become either a drug addict or fall into any marketing trap. So this is going to help from the smallest of the problem to the biggest of the problems. Even some girls, when they are asked by boyfriends, just to go out for date, or to become physical, all these things can be avoided by the girl if she has that assertive behavior. So the parents need to encourage assertive behavior. They need to listen to their adolescents. They need to trust their adolescents. And most important, they need to have confidence in their teens. That is very important. Once a teen is confident, and he's also confident about the parents, that they trust me, they will be able to fight back against any wrong behavior which is being given to them, whether it is a substance abuse, whether it is a physical abuse, or any other wrong habits to be given, smoking, liquor, other things. If anybody is trying to put your adolescent into, they will not fall into that trap. And so please remember, teach your adolescents' assertiveness. I think that is all for today. Thank you so much for being listening to me. And if you like it, please like it and subscribe to my video. I will be making more and more videos. Even my earlier videos you can listen to by subscribing. You can listen to all different things which I have already put in my lesson 1 to 19. Thank you so much. Take care.